Hi guys, and welcome to Chirpse with me. Hi guys, and welcome to Chirpse with me, your host. What was her name from Modelland?
Tuki Delacram.
With me, your host, Tuki Delacram. And
I forgot I was meant to say something. I still don't have an intro, guys.
yeah,
I'm gonna figure one out eventually, or maybe I'll just keep saying this.
No bars. No bars. No, literally no bars.
No bars.
How sad.
That's like the flirty, sarcastic thing. It's like no bars, no bars.
No bars. No bars. So we are high. In case you couldn't tell. And we're gonna do some dialect. Oh my god. Hi guys, and welcome to Chirpse with me, your host Glo. If you don't know, then get to know. At what point do I say that this is a hashtag Ask Glo episode?
I don't remember.
Well, this is an Ask Glo episode. Where you send us your problems, questions, and dilemmas, and we give you unfiltered advice. Now, we are not doctors and we are not therapists, so...
I'm a therapist. I'm licensed in Nova Scotia.
That is a lie. That is fraud.
If you look up Dr. Jeanette Page, that's me.
Oh, who that? She's
licensed in Nova Scotia.
Okay, girl. So,
Sorry.
If you haven't watched or listened to the last episode, go do that to see why we're like this. Since the episode, we have gone and
re-upped.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so first dilemma. Oh my god, I missed this. This one is by a man. Okay, he has not put any other identifying characteristics. The title is, "Just realized this girl I'm seeing is in the 1% and I don't know how to handle this." So I've been seeing this girl from a graduate class I'm in for the last week. So I've been seeing this girl from a graduate class I'm in for the last week. She's really fun and beautiful and we get along so well. I have a good inkling, however, that we have very different backgrounds and lifestyles beyond what we tell each other. I was raised rurally by a single mother and my grandparents. My mum worked minimum wage and my pop worked beyond retirement age to keep us afloat. He's a mechanic and handyman. I love them and they taught me the value of acting in spite of my class. Something I don't even think about often.
Why are you trying so hard not to laugh? What's happening?
It's because he said pop.
My pop.
For this reason, I try to dress as well as I can and pride myself on my looks and behavior, along with my confidence. I also know life is short and brutal, so I am very outgoing and live with few regrets. I guess that's what attracted her to me when we met. Brother. After the first 2 dates, we were connecting on random things and some life philosophies, and mostly having a laugh. But I started to notice some things. She doesn't work and will travel a lot when she can catch a break from uni, and goes out a lot. Why are you pocket watching? Funny thing is, I also don't work. My job got made redundant due to AI, and now I can't work. But I also love spontaneous. But I also love spontaneous trips. Guys, like we actually live in a society. But I also love spontaneous trips and camping. In brackets, I've never been overseas. But okay, the detail. I also love going out dancing, which we connected on.
Is this your dating profile, cuz? What's going on? I like long walks on the beach.
Why do I feel like he used AI to write this?
It felt like he did, because that's why he took his job.
Yeah, because
he was using it all in his work and they realized it was better at it.
This is the same thing but better.
Right?
Oh my god. Guys, that was a joke. Okay. I also love going out dancing, which we connected on, but I do it cheaply. I don't know if she's noticed these differences. She did find it strange that I chose to rent with my sister a small apartment, whereas her parents bought her an apartment in the middle of the city. She's from China, so I didn't expect her to have a car. But nope, she has a BMW X5 M Sport.
Period.
And she also went to our dates with different Louis Vuitton bags each time.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
She also talks dismissively of her parents. Period. Like the fact they bought her a piano without her interest. So she loves that I play guitar and not piano. Haha. He said it, not me. Her social media looks like $1 million. Now these things don't bother me much. But I feel the pressure to perform.
It sounds like they really do.
If she's mega rich, I don't care. It's her character I'm growing obsessed with, but I worry that this will implode when she learns of my background. Obviously, I'll be bringing these things up about myself on our third date. I forgot.
You've been on 2 dates with this girl? But this ain't even your partner.
You need to see the lady about an anxiety disorder, but I've never dated someone in a totally different class to me. Okay, I want this to work out because I like her, even before I found this out. But does anyone have experience in this? I feel like she won't mind because she's kind of obsessed with me. But how can I manage our lifestyle differences if we go further? Okay. That was so long.
Leave that girl alone. Leave her alone.
Leave her alone.
Leave her alone.
Leave her alone.
Sorry, like, I don't know.
Leave her alone.
Baby, it's not worth it. You're already too stressed for a girl that barely knows you.
Yeah. And you know what?
That's why all you know about her is that she likes to go out dancing and what her Instagram looks like. Because she doesn't know you enough to have told you anything about.
Yeah, it's a lot going on here. He asked if anyone had any similar experiences, and I would say yes. When I was younger, I was dating this guy that I met on Tinder, and we were like head over heels, like we were whipped. But at the time I was like 16. I was 16 and jobless. He gave me middle class. And I come from a low earning background. And I guess I just felt so self-conscious about like the things that like I couldn't do that I wanted to do, and it frustrated me. It made me feel like insecure. It made me feel smaller. It made me feel like emasculated as well. And obviously, had I just communicated that, I think it would have been fine. He wasn't expecting those things from me, but I definitely think it triggered my like insecure avoidance, and like I kind of just like started self-sabotaging, pulling back. And then obviously ended up breaking up with him because I realized what I was doing. But yeah, I definitely get it. I think financial insecurity is like a thing that a lot of men face. And unfortunately, most men aren't emotionally or intellectually equipped enough to deal with that. So it turns into resentment, or they lash out at their partners, or they try and prove themselves beyond their means and end up getting into situations like debt. So yeah, I think you're probably not equipped to handle the situation or even compatible. So I think, relieve yourself from the anxiety and leave.
Yeah. I dated someone, I wouldn't say he was like rich, but he was like he wasn't as rich as her maybe, but he was like definitely, he was a weird one because he grew up poor and then his parents kind of like got money, like as he's like maybe like 9, 10-ish.
Oh my God,
so you know what it's like to be dead broke, and then you know what it's like to be like, oh no, I've never had an issue with like
especially as a child.
Yeah, he was an interesting person. He's my ex. He's not watching, so
I'm scared. That sounded so ominous the way you said that.
No, he's dead.
Okay, next dilemma.
I'm really trying not to laugh. I hate
Well, it's not like he's gonna hear you.
He wasn't very nice. Right. Anyway, some of that shouldn't stay in, maybe. All right,
Okay,
let's go.
okay. Oh, okay. You people can write. Okay, this is a good one though. Again, all I know is that you're a man. Cool. Title is it normal for a date to feel like a high stakes technical interview now? I went out with this girl I met on an app a few days ago, and the whole thing was just weird. I'm a software engineer, so I'm used to being grilled on my logic and background, but this was next level for a first meeting at a bar. She didn't even wait for the drinks to arrive before she started asking about my career trajectory for the next 5 years and why I chose my specific stack over something more scalable. What is this industry? I thought maybe she was just into tech too, but it felt way more clinical than that. About 30 minutes in, she literally pulled out a small notebook from her bag. I kid you not, she started jotting down things while I was talking about my hobbies. She asked me what my credit score was, like it was a totally casual question about the weather. I was so caught off guard that I actually answered her before I realized how insane that was. She ate that, no shade. then she moved on to my family history and whether there were any chronic health issues I should mention. No, period though. It felt like I was applying for a mortgage or a security clearance rather than just trying to grab a beer and see if we clicked. She was perfectly polite, but there was zero chemistry because I felt like I was under a microscope the whole time. I tried to pivot to something lighter like movies or music, but she just steered it back to efficiency and lifestyle compatibility. At one point, she asked how many hours of sleep I average because she needs a partner with a synchronized circadian rhythm.
I really love this girl.
I have never felt more like a commodity and less like a human being in my life. I ended up cutting the night short because the vibe was just suffocating, and I told her I had an early start the next day. The weirdest the weirdest part is that she texted me later saying that she had a great time and thought we were really very compatible on paper. She even sent a follow-up text asking if I could send her a link to that investment fund I mentioned because she wanted to verify the returns. I'm sitting here just staring at my phone, wondering when dating became a series of data points and optimizations. How do you even respond to someone who treats a human being like that on the spreadsheet? Okay, so hear me out. I don't think that he was on a date with a human girl. So you know how like Meta has that robot now? Yeah. I think they are sending out robots disguised as humans and putting them in social situations so that they can collect data on how we operate. Firstly, shout out to my autistic queen.
Like, I kind of love her. Like, now I do get curious about the kind of man that will actually like be cool with that. I feel like it might be like a Sheldon Cooper situation,
or like
where it's like you do have your person.
Yeah, or like a rich dad, poor dad, like tech bro.
Yeah. What is she bringing to the table? I really do want to know more about her though. Like, I want to know about her upbringing.
And you know, we would if she had been present at the date.
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of value in like some of the questions she's asking, like stuff about chronic illnesses, because I don't want to waste my time. If I'm like dating for marriage or what, but those are the questions you should ask. Like, oh, like why are you dating? Like, oh, like what your last relationships look like, and then you can see if you're compatible in what you're looking for before you even like cross-examine. Because like he said, it made him feel like inhuman, and I feel like you can have the cross-examination while still having like a human moment with somebody.
Agreed. I also think it's kind of a weird one where like because as you were saying it, I was thinking, do you know what? A lot of people only find out these things about their partner once they're like in it.
I'm talking about in it.
But like, yeah, like I see her a point, I guess, but I would have saved that for like a second date.
Also, you could spread out the questions. It's like, you can drop a few on the first date. Also, can we drop the notepad and pen? That's ridiculous. That's rude. Record secretly.
This is what I was. This literally what I was going to say. I was going to like just go on the fucking voice memo app. What are you doing?
Also, no shade. Like, I'm the sort of person where it's like, I tend
Also, can I verify your claims? It's crazy. Can you send me the website for your?
I would just ask. I would just ask under the guise of something else. But like, also, no shade. When I go on dates, I tend to like know that the date is going to go well before I go on the date. Like, I'm not necessarily dating for trial and error when I go on first dates. Like, in that I've gone on probably like at least 100 dates, right? I've only had one that I would say was undesirable to me, and that's because I didn't necessarily cross-examine the person before. I also went against my greater instinct, greater instinct, and I was like, do you know what? This person, I know that this person isn't my type, but they're not twinkling my eye, but they seem like they would be a cool person, the kind of person that might surprise me.
Yeah.
And oh, how I was surprised.
What
So
happened?
I say that to say,
Wait,
no,
can you talk about
I've told this story so many times,
Okay, fine.
and I think I've also told it in one of your episodes.
Yeah, I was like, I think I know what one it is.
Yeah,
But I was like,
dry stomach.
huh?
Dry stomach. I left early.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Shout out you though. King or queen. No, king. Or days. Okay, glow. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I say that to say she could have also asked some of these really, really important questions before even going on a date.
Yeah.
Ask them over text. Don't waste any of our time. So that at least ask like your deal breaker
I think
questions.
she's done that and gotten ghosted, and that's why she now waits till the date.
Don't see this girl again. I think she's wasting your time. Or maybe go on a second date and give some feedback. Because I would be like,
you might be talking her language.
Yeah, because I would be like, hey, like I really appreciate that you enjoyed the first date. Like I feel like I didn't get to know you enough. And so I wanted to give that another chance. I felt like you were asking me a lot of questions about me, but we weren't actually getting to.
Yeah.
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 And so yeah.
I think that's smart. I don't. My thing is, you have so much more patience for communication than I do.
I have so much more patience for communication than most people do.
No, actually imagine that you go on a date and someone is like, okay, so what's your credit score? All right, so where do you work? What's your boss's name? How much do you make a month? Can I confirm that with your boss? Yeah. Okay, can I get your boss's Instagram to confirm that? Okay, great. Like imagine and then coming away and still feeling like a person. And that's all the questions that I, a normal person, could think of right like on the spot. This has months of planning behind it, and it seems like a longish date.
Yeah.
It seems like it was at the very least half an hour of just questions. Yeah.
But you know what? If I'm being so real, if it was like me, like with my personality, I would go on the second date, but purely because I'm like, so you did all of that GCSE examination, like you made me pass the tuning exams and like the Hunger Games and like the Maze Runner just to unlock a second date, and supposedly I meet all your criteria. We're compatible. You've cross-examined me and decided that we're compatible based on what you know of yourself and what I've described of myself. I would be so fucking curious just to see, like, I would think she's insane. Like, I would think she's a nut job. But I think my curiosity would be like, but like because since I've unlocked the next round, like I want to see, and maybe that's her game. Maybe she's a psychopath. Like maybe she eats men for breakfast, like quite literally. But like, but like I would be so fucking curious, and that's my inner Gemini. But like I would go on the second date.
I do get that. I think that's something I would have done. My thing is, at least in terms of my love life, my view on the world is very kind of like before this one person or after this one person, right? Before I'd met that one person and realized like what people can actually be like in real life, right? I would have 1,000,000% have gone on that second date out of curiosity. After that one person, don't know if it's worth it.
Yeah. That's yeah. But I think I would go if I was even. Oh, that's fine. I think I would go if I was like genuinely attracted to her and like had like an actual like interest in her.
I used to be the kind of person that would just like pursue stuff just because I want to see. Because a lot of the time, before a point, when I dated, it was more out of curiosity about other people than it was about attraction. And I think I'm still like that. I think that's why I'm a personality person. Is because we can have a date however it goes. If I like you enough and if I feel like it went well enough, I just want to see what, or not even now. It's if it went well enough, but before it was just kind of like anyone that would like kind of let me like view them in that way. Yeah, because I just wanted to see what's underneath. And sometimes you kind of meet someone, and then you meet someone, and they might not be seem that great or seem like your kind of person, and then it might be that they were nervous or they were having a specific type of day that they're now not having on the second date, and you're like, oh, I like you. That's one of my favorite feelings. To give someone a second or third chance and realize that you are actually cool as fuck. Friends, dating, however you want to like, but it's so great. So, yeah. Anyway, I understand why you will go on the second date.
Yeah.
I don't think I would because I get bored very easily.
And if anything, based on like what the fact that she said you guys are compatible and the things that he listed about himself, I'm like, it might be useful to know her anyway. Like LinkedIn, you guys are in the same fucking field. Like that could be your good sister who you can kiki with. Like who knows? You might meet the love of your life through her because she seems like she would be surrounded by people who are compatible with you. So I say, fuck it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe invite her. Maybe like change the dynamic.
But
maybe,
also, he seems like a wet sock. So.
Yeah. Good luck, wet sock. I hope you dry soon. Oh yes, sister. Yes. I, 25 female, feel guilty for not wanting to go on a second date with a guy, 27 male, because of his nut allergy. This is so me. So, yesterday, I went on a date with a guy and it went okay. He was nice, but he has a severe nut allergy, all nuts, that can cause life-threatening anaphylaxis. At brunch, I really wanted a specific pancake dish, but it had nuts, so I couldn't order it. I got plain pancakes with 0 toppings to avoid cross-contamination. At one point, I accidentally touched the nougat next to my tea, and he asked me to go wash my hands, which I understand and immediately did to keep him safe. Later, we went to another cafe, and I wanted to get a Magnum ice cream, but again, I couldn't because of nuts. Yeah, no, I get it. At the end of the date, he asked if I wanted a second date. I told him I enjoyed meeting him, but that I needed to think, because honestly, the allergy situation is too much for me long term. That's me as well. At home, I regularly eat peanut butter and nut products, so it made me realize.
I love nuts more than I like you.
Nut products. Okay. At home, I also regularly eat nut products. So it made me realize how big of a lifestyle change this would be. I don't want to permanently give up the foods I the foods I like, or risk ending his life every time I kiss him. It's kind of hot. He responded with a dismissive laugh and tone, saying, "No, come on, this isn't a real deal breaker." He said that I could still eat nuts as long as I wash my hands and brush my teeth after every single time at every cafe / at home, and that his family accommodates his nut allergy easily, so I can too. He even said that if we become serious, he will undergo therapy to cure his allergy, since it's a big deal for me.
Oh.
He finished by repeating again that this is seriously not a real deal breaker. But to me, it still is a deal breaker. But I feel guilty about that because I know he can't help it. How can I tell him that I still don't want to pursue things because of this?
Wait, girl, you walked away from that conversation and you were still, you still had something to end. Because the way I would have been like, sorry, your family does it, so I personally also have to do it.
Yeah, I'm telling you I don't want
We're
to.
not compatible. I like nuts.
I'm telling you I don't want to stop eating nuts. I love nuts in my mouth.
Me too. But yeah. No, I would have walked away from that conversation and been like, nigga, you're weird. What's wrong with you?
As somebody,
Why are you getting this passionate? I've just met you. Stop it.
like, why are you begging me? Like, why? Don't cry, don't beg. Like, please.
This is what I'm saying. Because of one day, you're talking about, oh, well, if we get sick, I'm going to undergo therapy to cure my allergy.
Do that for yourself, not me.
Do that for your family.
Like, in it. Your little Susie's over there, like, wanting to eat a fucking Snickers bar. She can't.
Like, this kid goes to school, has a Snickers bar from one of your friends, goes home, and now your uncle's about to die. Because you didn't wash your hands from the school bus to the, which you should do, but, you know.
I mean, kids.
Yeah.
But yeah, do you know, I have this thing as well, because like I am a foodie down and I don't have any like allergies. And as far as like foods go, I am not a picky eater. I love like different flavors. I love complex dishes and stuff like that. The only thing I don't really like is cucumber, but because I like being a foodie, I have over the years like trained myself to like be able to eat it. Because I used to like gag if someone like caught one in the same room as me, like it was bad. Like, so yeah, I am also a bit reluctant to like date people with like certain dietary requirements. Like I've dated a vegan or two before and like veggies, but that's like kind of calm because it's like it's not an allergy. Like I don't have to change what I do in order to keep you safe.
I have an allergy, but I've never made it anyone else's issue.
Exactly.
In that, like, yeah, okay, if you've eaten something that I'm allergic to and we're about to like kiss, would I appreciate it if you preferably brush your teeth, at the very least, like, you know, wash your mouth out with some water or something. Yeah. But that's more of a preference because I'm pretty sure I've kissed someone who's recently eaten it and been fine. I don't say my allergies out loud, like in front of mad people. I don't trust you guys. Because now what? Someone wants to kill me and all they have to do is
sprinkle, sprinkle.
Like
Salt Bay.
Put it in my can of Coke, and then like what? And then by the time I realize I've taken one sip and now I'm in a hospital. I don't know. Do you know who I sound like? Being so fucking paranoid. But yeah, I have an allergy, and I feel like maybe because I don't have it that bad, I've never made it anyone else's problem. In that when it happens, it's bad, but it isn't particularly about to happen. And yeah, I would also be irritated by that. That sounds like a lot. That sounds like a lot of like faff.
Okay.
But like, what do you mean your finger touched some nougat and now you have to go and wash your hands? To keep the man alive, but just keep him away from you.
Yeah, he's annoying as well.
He's real annoying.
Would you date someone with a nut allergy?
No.
Next dilemma. I, 24 female, went on a great date, but he, 26 male, has a spreadsheet about me. Is this what is with these people? What is with these people? Y'all should date.
The ones you're picking.
No, y'all should date. I'm gonna set them up. I'm gonna set them up.
Actually, I know someone who used to keep a spreadsheet on her niggas.
My friend has a spreadsheet. I don't think that's a secret. I'm gonna keep that in there. No, I'm not. Okay, so my friend has a spreadsheet anyways. So I, 24 female, went on a great date, but he, 26 male, has a spreadsheet about me. Okay, slow down. Is this a red flag or just weird? Okay, so I matched with a guy on Hinge 2 weeks ago. He seemed normal. Good job. Funny texts, no red flags. We finally met up for drinks last Friday. The date was actually amazing. Like, we talked for 4 hours and I forgot to check my phone. He remembered small things I'd mentioned in text, my cat's name, my favorite band. I thought he was just attentive. Then we went back to his place. Nothing happened, we just watched a movie. At some point, he went to the bathroom and left his laptop open on the coffee table. I swear I wasn't snooping, but I glanced over and saw an Excel sheet. The title was Date Log, My Name. I know I should have looked away. No, go look. He could be a serial killer. I know I should have looked away, but I didn't. I saw columns like interest, deal breakers, questions to ask, and even emotional availability score. He gave me an 8.5.
Out of 10?
Yeah.
Out of 100?
Out of 10. I'd say that's pretty good.
Yeah.
I'd be pleased. No
That's
shade.
why he took you on a second date.
I felt really weird, but I didn't say anything. He came back and acted normal. The rest of the night, imagine getting back to the table and realizing your laptop was open. I'd be so paranoid. The rest of the night was fine. Now it's been 3 days and he's texting me like usual. I want to see him again because the chemistry was real, but I can't stop thinking about the spreadsheet. Is he a psycho or just a data guy? He works in finance, so maybe it's just his personality. But also, who scores someone's emotional availability on a first date? My friend. A good friend. I asked my best friend and she said run. I asked my brother and he said he's just organized. I don't know what to do. Should I bring it up to him or pretend I never saw it? And if I bring it up, how do I even start that conversation without sounding like a snoop? Girl, you're 24, he's 26. Just ask him about the spreadsheet, man.
Mm-hmm. Do it in a public space, though.
Ask him. FaceTime, even.
Yeah, just.
I think it's probably fine because it's also. I think it's fine because of the criteria that he's ranking on. He's not ranking on height, weight, body mass. He's ranking you on actual criteria that matter when you are dating someone. He seems intentional and, like you said, finance is his language. Spreadsheets and that shit is his language. I think if he was doing something sordid or bad, he would have tried a lot harder to hide it.
I also think, and maybe it's the bird in me, but the idea of someone being like, oh my God, that's another question I can ask her. And then like
sweet.
running to their little
it's
notes about me and being like, what is your favorite color? And then because my thing is, one of my least favorite thing about like dating, especially on like apps and stuff, is that because you're talking to someone so much in the pre-stage and the texting stage, which I get and I do, but like you kind of get to the date and there isn't a lot anymore to like really, like there's stuff to talk about, sure, but like because you've talked so much, you don't have. So I like the idea of you rather like kind of like talking to me about what you need to talk to me about and like talking to me throughout the day and whatever, but saving your questions for a time when we're together or like, you know?
No, I hear it. And compared to like the sorts of questions that Notebook Girl was asking in the previous dilemma, I think his seem a bit more like...
Imagine you're like, credit score.
401k? Question mark? But yeah, I think it doesn't have to be a red or green flag. To me, it's more of a green flag. Yeah.
I would say it's more normal than most people realize.
Yeah, it's just most people don't get
caught. Because you know one person that does it. I also know a separate person. Yeah. I also know, because I was like, I know at least 2 people that do this.
No shade, I have lists. Like I
started a list.
Yeah, I had a list. It wasn't that serious. It was more so like just serious candidates, like people who I've met who I'm like, okay, cool. If I was to think about like seriously settling down and like building with somebody, this would be a good potential candidate. But I don't have like the criteria and then the kissing score and then no. I have my memory and I have my heart. That's all I need.
That was the time. I don't know if I should say this.
Say it.
That was the time.
Rock it.
When like it was a little bit, so I had like a proper hoe era of like a year-ish, yeah, probably like a year, in my like early-ish 20s, like early mid-20s, and then I stopped because I started dating someone. But like after that, like after I dated that person, went to write a list of everyone that I've ever slept with just for my own curiosity. And I did not complete that list, as in I just like I was like I picked out the big players and I kind of. What did you just say about
me? Yeah, that's a long ass list.
No, it's a really long list. It's more that A, I have a terrible memory, and B, there was a point where I was using Pure. I was using like a proper hookup app.
Oh my God, Pure, yeah.
Yeah, and I was going out every other day. Like sometimes it would be with the same person, but also sometimes I would like throw new people in there all the time because I would keep like and then so this was for a couple months, maybe like a month or 2, and then for the rest of that year I realized like a rotation is better of having like a couple of people that you really actually can talk to, and that's evolved to I'm celibate, guys. I've devoted my life to God. I devoted my life to God.
Yeah, Aphrodite.
Mm-hmm.
This one is short. Thank you, Jesus. Title is: Has anyone stuck it? Okay, 29 female dating a guy, 29.
Has anyone stuck it?
Title is: Has anyone stuck it with the person that's a walking green flag, but you're just not that into them?
Oh.
I am dating a guy who I know with 100% certainty is an all-around good guy. Good husband and good father material.
I was a good husband and good father. I was like, you don't have kids with this man. And now you're wondering if you're virgin.
He's honestly perfect for me, but I'm just not that into him. We've only been dating a couple months. Should I keep trying?
Please.
Has anyone stuck it out and it worked in the long run? I feel like if I break up with him, I'm blowing my chance at happiness. I don't want to be alone, and dating is nearly impossible these days. Girl, you're 29. Chill. I feel like if I let him go, I will fail and be alone forever. God, shut the hell. Sorry. Oh, sorry. Edit. Please be kind.
No.
I'm trying my best. I have a lot of anxiety in general and about this situation in particular. Sorry. I just thought of Wendy Williams. I just thought. Shout out to people with social anxiety.
Yeah, I kind of feel bad for you.
Okay, I'm actually really, really sorry that I'm really high. I want to give him please don't give him. I want to give him a fair chance, but at the same time, I don't want to waste either of our time. Please be kind of okay.
Go, leave him alone.
You be kind and leave him alone. You don't like him.
That's
I think you have this idea that like you haven't tried hard enough, but like you tried for months. Like
Yeah.
I think you've
Months
actually given.
is actually crazy.
You've been very kind. You've like really.
Do you know how many people I've met? Like, I've had this. I get what she means. Where it's like, part of you is a little bit like, but I really want to be in a relationship. And then I have to.
This person makes so much sense.
Exactly,
for me.
like it works. Or it makes sense. And then I really have to sit myself down and be like, be so for real. Be so for real. Be so for real. And then I end it because that is someone's actual dream man. Like the person that you're holding on to being like, well, at least it's safe, is someone's actual like Hail Mary dream person that they're trying to manifest.
Yeah. And then he's trapped in a loveless marriage of you.
Like,
no, girl.
You will find someone.
Destroy this timeline. Destroy it. Only you can.
But like, yeah, like you'll find someone else. You're not going to be single forever because you didn't date one guy when you were 29. That's not how it works. You'll be all right. Just leave him alone. So he deserves to be happy if you say if he's as good as you say it is.
Yeah.
Or he's hiding a huge part of his life from you. Like Bree's husband in Desperate Housewives, how he likes to get stepped on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I dated someone who liked to get stepped on once. It was fun.
Me too.
Oh, sisters. In more ways than one.
Yeah, I heard all of that.
Yeah, I realised. This is the way you
because after you asked me, I was like, actually, did I? Maybe it was like something, because I heard the door, and then I was like, oh, maybe it was that. Like, I just started, and then this time I was actively listening, because I was like, did I hear it, or was I bugging?
Both.
Did about.
Okay. My 27 female boyfriend, 36 male, admits he wants a Japanese partner. Summary. My white boyfriend wants a new life in Japan. That excludes me. We've been dating for 1.5 years. Had a big breakup fight in February, but we ended up still together. But my boyfriend is unhappy about his current life, even with a good job and a good girlfriend, as he says, and thinks he's not ready to let go of the dream of living in Japan. He applied for Japanese jobs when we just started dating, but didn't get it and gave up because of stress and me. Loser. 1.5 years together. he sat me down and told me he's going to try hard for jobs in Japan again with this career coach and will have no time for me.
Like that drama movie? What's it called? Where he's like, so this is the way things are gonna go. They use it as like a TikTok sound for like Whiplash. It's from Whiplash.
Yes, the drum. Yes. He sat me down again and told me he was going to try hard for jobs in Japan again with his career coach and will have no time for me. I accepted and said, let's break up. He said, that's it? So I asked him why he is obsessed with moving there for a job, since we just travelled there last November together and we can always travel and move later when we have more savings. He finally admitted the reason he's obsessed with Japan is eventually to find a Japanese partner. I felt very hit because he was not a racist and has been respecting me. I'm Chinese. But I insisted breaking up, but it didn't go well with me coming to his place to pick up my stuff the next day. He cried, saying he didn't want to lose me, and it's just a stupid fantasy, and he suggested that he goes to therapy to fix this depression and will update me with progress and ask me to reconsider leaving him later. He started to say things like, oh God, let's book a trip to China. I want to see your home and maybe I want to move there.
Oh God.
And maybe I want to move there. I softened again. I know I shouldn't have. Should I wait to see if he really improves? I know I shouldn't. I feel like now I will be constantly thinking about how he imagined a Japanese wife when I'm with him. Sorry, I just need to get
Is
out.
he white? He's white. He's white. Girl, don't let yourself be fetishized by a man who just.
Oh, babe, I want to give her a hug, like, cause like, God, I don't know if you know, but like we know what type of man this is. Like this is a chaser. Like there is a term, I don't know if it's an appropriate term, so I'm not going to use it. Like he is chasing us.
Wait, I'm gonna say Cleopatra. Who I think this is, or who could very easily be this.
Who?
Or I have two.
You're not keeping that in.
I didn't say anything. Okay.
Okay, no, but.
Do you agree? Do you disagree? Before we move on.
So I think.
Okay.
No, yeah, firstly, leave him, like, for good, please.
Mm-hmm.
If you have any forums for like your East Asian community, I think you need to plaster his face all over it and warn other women that this is a predator who is preying on East Asian women.
Mm-hmm.
He's a fetishizer. If like, what the hell? I'm so glad that he revealed his hand so that you have an excuse to get out. Also, that is the most fucking disgusting thing to say to somebody. Also,
as he was breaking up with her, he broke up with her. She's like, but why? I don't understand. Like, we can go to Japan together. And he's like, no, I want a Japanese girlfriend. And she's like, oh, okay. So she leaves. And then he's like, please, we can get back together. I'm going to get therapy, please. Please take me to China, please. He's a fucking loser.
yeah.
Leave him, girl.
Yeah, I'm so sorry, girl. That's
just
horrible.
be single. It's not that bad.
Go find you a nice Chinese boyfriend.
Right.
Please. These white men is not it, girl.
I'm sorry you're being fetishized
and
like that.
stay away from those alternative black ones too. They're just as weird. I'm with the black men. Let's talk about it real quick. Black men, alternative black men, especially the underground rappers or the ones who are a little bisexual, they love to fetishize East Asian women. It is weird. I saw a meme that was like, like underground rappers love to get a Chinese girlfriend when their songs are flopping, and it's true. I mean, I can think of at least 6 examples.
Oh my God. Name them. No, don't.
Who knows? Maybe some of them are watching. But yeah, I think that's a great place to end the dilemmas, don't you?
Agreed.
East Asian women, stay safe. My 27-year-old boy. No, sorry. I'm. The way that these people are, I hate when they format it like this.
How long do we have? Are we sure this thing has?
I'm gonna record the ending just in case.
Okay.
So that's it for the dilemmas. Tune in next week for another fun episode with another fun guest. Thanks. Don't do drugs. This was great. If you want to send a dilemma or problem or question, use the link below. All of the submissions are anonymous. I don't know who sends them. Tell your friends. You can submit a dilemma on someone else's behalf. Let's be nosy. Yeah. I love you so much. Buzz will sponsor me. Yeah. Also, it's a hot girl summer. So holla. Ugh, that was butters. Sorry, what I did was butters. But I'm single in it. I'm trying to be outside, so like let's be going. Were you doing that the whole time?
Yeah.
Thank you. I need to pee.